The key to living your life effectively and comfortably with a lot of focus is management. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and I am directly speaking to all Jamaicans right now, right? If you I want you to take the time out and you should write management down right now at this minute, right? No rush, just relax yourself and relax your mind and just listen and understand and take notes of what I'm about to present to you right now. Business management is one of the most essential tools that you must have. You must have business management skills. So if you can't go to school for it, if you are going to school for it, and if you don't have any plans at all to go back to school, it is mandatory that you use the Google online platform. And if you have any books at all in your home or any of your environmental surrounding where you can gain access to a book that guides you in the knowledge of managing business, because this is so vital and essential to your everyday lifestyle. You have to first learn to manage your time, and even if you can use money as a substitute because they work just the same, right? Because time is a currency. Yes, it can be spent, it can be lost, it can be wasted, it can be gained. Yes, so we have to understand business management and attract all the principles of business management to our lives, right? First, if you cannot manage your home, this is just the basic, How are you going to manage a business out there? Or better yet, how are you going to manage your own business? Use your surrounding as an example of how are you living your life and how are you going to deal with your business when you come in contact with it. I used to run a multi-million-dollar corporation uh, about 2014 or 2012, yeah, about 2012 to about 2018. Multi-million-dollar corporation. One guy close to me, very close to me, invested in, and I failed in that business over the years going, and it was fluctuating, going up and down, up and down, up and down, until I had to exit the scene because I had poor management skills. Did you hear what I just said? From managing a multi-million-dollar corporation by having no experience, no knowledge of it, no self-drive, or very little. I failed because of poor management. Over the years, I have identified where my weak points were. There were a lot of things, there were a lot of negative things that were in my way as well. But the aim is not to use whatever happened as an excuse, but to focus on the solutions that can fix the problem, right? I have been looking into my life and looking into myself and acknowledging the way that I operate in my own personal space and surrounding. That is because I didn't have enough potential. I didn't believe in myself. I couldn't see the vision even though it was right there in front of me. I couldn't see it. And I got angry with myself. I got so angry. I was so angry because I don't believe in fail. I don't believe in fail. I was angry. I was angry. I was not supposed to fail. And I say this to you today, if you want to move on with your greatness and move on with your life in the way that you are to, you will fail. You must fail. You are going to fail. It is inevitable that things are not going to go right, that things are not going to go the way you planned it all the time, that you must experience some turbulence. It is inevitable. It is inevitable that you will experience tragedies. You will have downfalls. You will have downtime. Everything negative will come to your mind. But what is the moral of it? You can't give up on yourself. No matter how many times you fail, it doesn't matter how many times you fail, no matter how many times you try, you still have to stay in the game. You have to be creative. I started writing everything about myself. I started writing. If I go to Ocherius today, I write about it. If I drink water, I wrote about it. If I had some unhealthy food, if I had healthy food, I write about it. How do I feel in myself? I write about it. How do I see myself? I write about it. I started writing and writing and writing and reading over my writings and start to see myself and started to understand what caused me to be failing at business, to be failing at my life, to be failing in everything that I am doing. That I can't gain the success that I truly desire. Why is it so hard? Because it was hard. It was really hard. It was hard being out there as a manager of a multi-million-dollar corporation and cannot keep it floating, keep it above the waters. I was angry. I was very angry. with myself. And even up until this day, I am still angry. I am still angry with myself because I didn't think that I should fail. Yes, I didn't think that anything like that should happen to me. How I was so confident in myself that yes, I can do it. But yes, I can do it with no energy behind it. Very little focus. Very little drive. Laid back mentality clutter my mind. Clutter me on a hold. I started speaking everything negative about myself. Why did I fail? And I'm too lazy. And then I realized speaking some of those things, I say, alright, so much you can talk about yourself. Just cuss off yourself then. Since as I blame yourself then just cuss off yourself. People might feel like this is a mad thing, but it's not a mad thing. It's about inheriting your real, true inner peace. Having some inside conversation. Talking to yourself. Finding out where the potential is that lives inside of you. Right? And if we don't do this, ladies and gentlemen, we will live our lives, waste all our time, don't know where we're going, and end up nowhere. Just living life because we wake up every day. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that, ladies and gentlemen. Very importantly, if you were to die in the next 5 or 6 months, like the doctor say, in the next 5 or 6 months you're going to die. What is it that you would do differently with yourself? Will you be working at the same organization? Will you be doing the same things that you do on a daily basis? Will you be neglecting yourself, letting go of yourself? Or will you attract new ideas and new things into your life? You see, we have to live our life with some form of urgency, because you're here today, you're gone the next day. Or you're here today, you're gone today. Understand? That's how life is. That's just life. That's just life. And if you are going to do something, if you are going to do something, do it good. Do it well. Learn all the principles of business management and manage yourself effectively. Turn the TV off. Turn off your Wi-Fi. Shut down everything around you. Heart, mind, and soul to soul. I feel that energy. Now I understand what Mother Elise Kelly was saying. Shut down everything around you and feel yourself. Embrace yourself. Look at yourself. Find out where you are. Ask yourself some questions. Where you are. Where are you? Who am I? Who am I? You have to start working on yourself, and you have to start working on yourself right now. This is just the basic I am working on with you. And you see, we are all in the process of transformation. We are all in the process of learning. And we can do this together. You just have to change your mindset and start seeing things differently by listening to voices like this and other voices that can add meaning and value to your life, that can keep you going places, keep you doing things differently, and add value to your life. These things must be beneficiary to you. It must be beneficiary to you. It must add value to your life. It must give you a good feeling. It must be courageous. You know what courageous means? Courageous is of the heart. That feeling that you have inside of you. From the heart. From the heart. That feeling that you have. To slow yourself down. Slow yourself right down. Pick up the pieces that are necessary. Let go of what you already have because it's not working for you. Let it go right now. Right now, there's never a better time. There's never a better time to see life differently. There's never a better time to do things differently. But right now, there's no tomorrow. Right now. Not 10 years, not 15 years, not 5 years, not next year, not next week. Right now. And pick up the pieces that are valuable to add value to your life. Think about it. We need business management. I feel like I need a radio station. I feel so powerful, like I want to press the button. Yeah, I feel like I want to press the button to give you a change in your life, to have you seeing yourself differently, and that you are able to do something. It is possible. You can change your life today. You can change your life right now. Simple things you can do to start a mindset. If there's a weed man and you smoke weed, plant a seed. Just use your, most people have them look a knife, them look a 3-star or whatever, you will know that. Just use a look a knife and dig up some dirt and throw some water upon it. Put them in there and throw some water upon it and admire it, you know, because you want it to grow. Memorize the spot the way you plant it in some real good soil where you know say it will live. And if you can plant that marijuana seed and let it grow, this is one of the biggest start that you can have in this life. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter where you are. We are all in the process of transformation. I am in a learning process, and I am taking you there with me. Right? There is something that you must understand from what I am saying. You must gain a level of understanding, even if you cannot read. Even if you cannot read, you can hear me. You can hear me, and you are not stupid. Change the way you are living by changing your mindset. Start doing things differently. You know, I was talking to a guy the other day, and it hurt me so much. It really, really hurt me so much. It hit me like a punch. It hit me like a car. It hit me like a truck in the middle of the highway. And I was explaining to him about how important farming was. And you know, him a look upon this yam alone. You understand? And he must say to me, say, planting food now go ready till 9 months time, and him can't bother with that, and rate. It hurt me in such a way. And I said to him, if you were planting 9 months ago, you didn't think that you will have food right now to eat from your own hands. I like how Miles Monroe did an analogy, speaking about God and how no trees, no man, no nothing was here on earth before earth had been manifested, just spinning around in space with nobody on it. Miles Monroe, we need to find that as well. How nothing was here, no trees, no nothing, because God didn't want anything here. And then when he put the water on the land and the trees started to grow, and then he decided he needed men to do grounds work. He did a great analogy about it. Men to do grounds work. You need men to work the earth. Right? Yeah, so we need to find that Miles Monroe and listen to it more effectively. As I said, I'm in a learning process. We all are, and we are in the process of transformation. So I'm taking you to school right now. We are at school right now, right? Yeah. So we will have a better understanding when we find that Miles Monroe. So the moral of what I am trying to say is that, or the moral of what I am saying is that, if you do not start now, you will have nothing to reap or to gain in the future. And 9 months from now, you will have the same story. The same story that it won't be ready until 9 months' time. There's never a great time to start other than start now. And if you plant your weed seed and your weed seed catch and grow, you can plant something to eat. The greatest thing that you can have to take you to your dream is food, something to eat, something to eat. And if you can plant it and grow it, if you don't have to buy it, that is one of the greatest gifts that you can ever give to yourself, by minimizing your supermarket expenses and saving that money that you spend so much on food. Some people eat food until it look like food are go out of style. You feel me? So we have to take into consideration of how important food is to us by planting what you eat and eating what you grow. It is very important. You can minimize on your supermarket expenses. You can minimize on a lot of unnecessary expenses by finding something to eat that you don't have to buy everything. Very, very, very important. That's why we need to learn business management. It is very important. Listen to audios. Read if you can. And if you can't read, no matter how young you are, no matter how old you are, reading is very important. It's one of the most important tools that you can have in life, is learning how to read. Learning how to read can take you out of the distraction. It can take you out of the public. It can take you away from the rest of the audiences, even in the middle of the crowd. You can have a different level of thinking, a different way of thinking, a different way of moving, a different way of walking differently from everyone else by having a focus, management skills, praying and meditating in your own time, and to experience that God-given talent that you have hidden inside of you, that we need out here on this platform. We need it. We need it. And when the tourists them come back to Jamaica, I would really love to see Jamaicans roll out with new and creative ideas, some real Jamaican cultural ideas, some designs where some just lively up yourself, bright up yourself, do some online network marketing, do some self work, some self research. Don't just go back in the field in the same old way. Go into the field in a different kind of way. I am not a preacher, but I know how to preach. Going towards your destiny and your goals, having and achieving something in this life that is valuable to you, it is not easy. It is not easy, ladies and gentlemen. It's not easy hiding from the camera right now, because I want you to get the message and not be distracted. Yes. Yes, sir. I leave to you all the blessings that I can give, that you will embrace yourself, change your mindset, change right now, see things differently. I am speaking even to the unborn child right now. I am speaking to the child that is in the mother's womb right now. I am speaking to the child that is creeping, that is walking right now. I am speaking to to small children that can hear and listen right now. I am speaking to all teenagers right now. I am speaking to all adults right now. I am speaking to all elderly right now. There is something inside of you that you need to make a contribution to give to life that you have hidden inside of you. To do so now, and do not rob society of your gift that you have to deliver. Do not take it home with you. Exercise your gift. God bless you all. Thank you so much for participating. Have a great and productive day every single day. Be blessed.